Good morning. Today we have come up with a new video on strategy, and the topic of the video is how to read a textbook for civil services examination. When we start preparing for civil services examination, चाहे हमारे seniors हो, चाहे teachers हो, या जो भी हमें guidance दे रहे हैं, वो सब हमें ये बताते हैं कि हमें कौन सी बुक्स पढ़नी चाहिए. लेकिन ये वीडियो इसलिए है कि हमें बुक को पढ़ते समय किन चीजों का ध्यान रखना चाहिए, क्योंकि सिविल सर्विसेज एग्जामिनेशन की तैयारी में आपको सिर्फ एक बुक नहीं पढ़नी है. हर सब्जेक्ट के लिए आपको रिफर करना है अराउंड 2 to 3 बुक्स. तो इतनी सारी बुक्स में अगर आप इंफॉर्मेशन ले रहे हैं तो उनको कैसे अच्छे से पढ़ना है, कैसे उनको रिटेन करना है ताकि आपकी नॉलेज जो है वो इंक्रीज हो, ओवर बर्डन ना लगे आप. एंड द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इज एक बुक पढ़ के अगर आप दूसरी बुक में शिफ्ट कर रहे हैं तो आपकी प्रीवियस बुक की नॉलेज जो है वो स्वाइप न कर जाए. नाउ मूविंग टू द फर्स्ट पॉइंट. व्हेन अ स्टूडेंट स्टार्ट प्रिपरेशन for the civil services examination, his strategy remains to buy as many as books and notes as listed by seniors, experts or toppers along with the current affairs, because the student believes that we should start preparing with compilation of the material and later we will read it, and in the meanwhile the compilation of books become too much and student fail to read that properly. So while preparing for the civil services examination, the key element is not the compilation of books. The key point in this is that do not run for multiple books. Read only the standard books and read it multiple times. So the quantity of the books doesn't matter. The quality of the knowledge you have gained from that books matter more. Now moving to the methodology, how you should read a book effectively and with a high retention power. So we will explain the method step by step through an example. So the first point is go through the table of the contents of the book for getting a sense of perspective where this topic fits in the syllabus. You can download the syllabus from our website. You have to move to the GS Prelim section and GS Main section. For example, in this if you move to GS Mains paper 1 and move to physical geography, then in the overview section trend analysis of physical geography is given and the detailed syllabus of what you have to read in each section. For example, in geomorphology, in climatology, in oceanography and etc. has been given. So you can refer the syllabus from our website to improve the reading of book. Now moving to the strategy part. For example, we are taking the Indian Physical Environment, a textbook of geography for class 11th by NCERT. So we are moving to the content part. Reading of a content before starting the book is important because before reading a book, you should have a sense of purpose. Why this book is significant for civil services examination. ये importance आप तभी समझ पाएंगे जब आप इन content को पढ़ेंगे और content को अपने syllabus के साथ connect कर पाएंगे. And if you connect it with the syllabus, then you will be able to condition your mind by showing the significance of reading a particular book. Then only your mind will concentrate more on that particular book. क्योंकि बहुत बार हमें standard books बताई जाती हैं पढ़ने के लिए, लेकिन all the chapters are not important from civil services examination perspective. तो उसमें आप जब तक syllabus से उसको connect नहीं करेंगे, you will not be able to understand which chapter is more significant for the examination point of view. And the second purpose is that कि जब आप content पढ़ते हैं then you understand the flow of the book. So in this the first chapter is introduction. In this the location of India is given. After understanding the location of India, then it moves to the physical geography of India. Because if you do not know the location of India, then understanding of the physical geography will not be easy. Then it moves to structure and physiography and defines the Himalayan plateau and plain system. Then it moves to the drainage system because the rivers are originated from the mountains. So if you do not understand the topography of the mountains and the plains and plateaus, then you will not be able to understand the drainage system. So you can see through the context that there is a flow in the book, and before starting the book, you should understand two purposes of the book so that you can condition your mind for reading it effectively. Now moving to the second point. It states to flip each page of chapter just to see the headings and the pictures available in that. You can get the broad perspective of the chapter. This can be understood by the following example. We are taking a chapter from NCERT class 11th and it is structure and physiography. So if you scroll down the chapter, it starts with the introduction part. Then it defines the peninsular block, the Himalayas and the peninsular mountains, and Indo-Ganga-Brahmaputra plain. After that, it moves to the physiography in detail and discuss about the north and northeastern mountains. This is the map which has been shown. This is the Himalayas, plains and plateau region. Then it defines the Kashmir Himalayas, Himachal Himalayas, Darjeeling and Sikkim Himalayas, Arunachal Himalayas and eastern hills and mountains. The figure is showing the main ring Jhelum. This is the picture of western Himalayas. Then it discusses about the Shivaliks, the Arunachal Himalayas and the eastern Himalayas. Then it moves to the northern plains, the peninsular plateau, which has been divided in the Deccan Plateau, Central Highlands and Northeastern Plateau. Then it covers the Indian desert and the coastal plains and islands. And now the chapter ends. So you have just scrolled down the chapter and seen the figures and maps given. So if you recall the heading and the flow which have been given in the chapter, it starts with an introduction, then moves to the physiography of India, in which it defines the Himalayas. Himalayas has been divided in different parts. Then it moves to the plains, plateau region. Plateau region has been divided in 3 parts. And at last it has discussed about the deserts and the coastal plains and islands. So by scrolling down the headings, the whole flow of the chapter is clear in your mind. So this exercise is known as an art of reticular activating system. That is, that you have activated your mind and eyes for reading. Now moving to the third step, it is the reading of the questions quiz and the previous year questions to get the sense what to look in the chapter. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आप फिजियोग्राफी ऑफ इंडिया का चैप्टर पढ़ रहे हैं तो अगर आप प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस को पहले देख लेंगे कि कौन से क्वेश्चंस एंड द लेवल ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस एंड द टाइप्स ऑफ क्वेश्चंस हैव बीन आस्क्ड इन द एग्जामिनेशन, तो आप चैप्टर पढ़ते समय उन एरियाज को ज्यादा फोकस कर पाएंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इन आवर वेबसाइट ishelpdesk.in अंडर ईच सब्जेक्ट देन वी हैव गिवन द प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस. यू कैन डाउनलोड द क्वेश्चंस and before starting the chapter you should refer the questions which have been given from that chapter so that you can get the broader perspective. So this is the strategy of being an active reader. Active reader means कि आप कोई भी बुक अगर पढ़ रहे हैं तो you are not reading for the sake of reading, कि जो भी ऑथर ने दे दिया है या जो भी बुक में लिखा हुआ है आप सिर्फ उसको पढ़ के मगअप कर रहे हैं. एक्टिव रीडर मीन्स कि आप उस बुक को पढ़ रहे हैं, उस चीज के पर्पस को समझ रहे हैं एंड यू आर ऑल्सो एनालाइजिंग इट फ्रॉम द एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. And this is known as art of reticular activating system. So if you follow this strategy, then you will be able to understand the chapter in a better way and you will also be able to get the broader perspective of what to read and what not to read in the particular chapter. And after that, start reading the chapter line by line and design the notes. When you are reading the chapter line by line, तो जो भी इसमें important points हैं या keywords हैं in the particular paragraph, उस चीज को आप हाईलाइट करिए. जैसे हमने यहाँ पे दिखाया हुआ है कि एक मटेरियल है जिसमें हमने हाईलाइट नहीं करा है, एक मटेरियल है जिसमें हाईलाइट है. क्योंकि हाईलाइट करने से इसका ये फायदा होता है कि आप जब सेकेंड टाइम इस बुक को पढ़ेंगे तो योर फोकस विल बी ऑन द कीवर्ड्स एंड द मेन हेडिंग्स और आपको बाकी सारी चीजें रिकॉल हो जाएंगी. सो दिस इज द मेथोलॉजी फॉर हाई रिटेंशन एज वेल एज फॉर रिकॉलिंग एंड फॉर द बेटर रिवीजन. क्योंकि एग्जामिनेशन से पहले आपके पास इतना टाइम नहीं होता है कि आप कंप्लीटली फिर से वो टेक्स्ट बुक पढ़ सकें, इसलिए आपको पर्टिकुलर नोट्स बनाने होते हैं या फिर एक की वर्ड्स को हाईलाइट करना होता है ताकि आपका ब्रेन उन चीजों को फिर से रिकॉल कर सके. इन द लेटर वीडियोज वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट द art of note making also. You can download the trend analysis and list of important books for each subject from our website www.ishelpdesk.in. You can download it from the GS prelim section and the GS main section. There the trend analysis will be given on each subject, the previous year questions, the NCERT books and standard books. You can simply download the books as well as save that in your account for later use. Hope you have found the video useful and hope the methodology discussed in this video will help you in reading the book efficiently. For any query, you can mail us at info@ishelpdesk.in or for more guidance you can visit our website www.ishelpdesk.in. You can also contact us through WhatsApp at 85860 55783. Thank you.